Hey everybody, Greg Harris here with Leap Frog Landcare. Hope you're doing wonderful on this hot, blazing May 30th. It is a gorgeous day out, but it is mighty hot. And as you can see behind me, I'm here at our shop. You can see some fairly green fescue here with little streaks of tan in it. And where I'm standing now is kind of at the edge of a wood line where afternoon sun is blocked somewhat by the trees and so forth. But as you progress towards the building, man, you can see tons of tanned out grass there. You know what that is? That is heat stress. Fescue is a cool season grass, which means it likes it when it's cool. When it's hot, not so much, don't like it so much. So fescue, for the most part, in sunny areas, especially sunny areas, is shutting down. Even in the shady areas here, it looks fairly green in the video, but looking at it in front of me in real life, it is starting to tan out too. We have not been watering this just because we want to see how things are going to react, so we can let customers know what's going on and stuff. But I just looked up some stats. Out of the past 14 days, 11 of those days have been temperatures of 88 or higher in the past 14 days. During that 14 days, if you happen to have been in one of the little pop-up showers, looks like we had about 1/3 of an inch of rain at the airport over the last 14 days. So most areas I don't think got it. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't, but 1/3 of an inch isn't going to make up for 90+ degrees, and several of the days have been 95, 97, incredibly hot. So we're getting a lot of questions about what's going on with my grass, including warm season lawns. I even talked with a buddy who's a superintendent at a golf course, and he said his Bermuda sections of his course are struggling because it got so hot and so dry all of a sudden. We're also getting questions with plants. What's going on with my plants? Why are they looking this way? If you haven't watered in a while, it's because they are burning up. And use your finger, little finger test, stick it in the ground, see if it's damp in there. If it's not, man, give it some water. Just like when it's hot out, we need to hydrate more. You got to get your plants a little more hydration. You got to get your lawns a lot more hydration. When we're at 90 degrees for 7 days, we lose 1 inch of soil moisture per week. So every 7 days. So we've gone 2 weeks with basically no rain and 90 degrees or more, which means the top 2 inches of your soil is probably incredibly dry. If you got fescue grass or you have young rooted sod, warm season sod, think about how deep those roots really are. They're not very deep. So if the top 2 inches has dried out, your stuff is starting to die. So get some water on it. Watering tip, it is best to water in the mornings versus evenings. Evening time frame, you can start getting a fungal issue. And you don't want any fungus on top of struggling grass anyway. So water in the mornings if at all possible, but right now, if you have to water in the evenings, man, things need a drink. When you're watering plants though, one last tip, check your hose. When you turn your hose on, stick your hand under the spigot, under the end of the hose, and feel how hot it is. Don't water your plants with boiling hot water that's been sitting in your hose all day with it 90+ degrees. Let that water run through to where you get cool water in your hose before you start putting it on the roots of the plants. Otherwise, you're putting almost boiling water on your plants that are already thirsty, and they're gonna suck it up and whoo, they're gonna die. All right, so hope that helps. Greg Harris, Leap Frog Landcare. Stay cool, hydrate yourself, hydrate your plants, hydrate your lawn. God bless.